Sauce Talks with Ross.
Yeah.
And then this, now, under eyes.
Do you feel like a model when you do that?
I think so. Why is under eyes such a thing now? Just because it squints, like what does it do? It narrows your field of vision?
They say it makes you look like a lion.
Is that actually the reason?
I think so.
But why is under eyes equated with models?
Well, it's the same thing we were talking about before, like the silhouettes of different shapes, and some of them are...
You couldn't see a silhouette, the eyes on a silhouette though, on the shadow.
No, but you see the shape. No, I'm just saying it's attraction to different shapes. So I'm saying the shape of the eye is just an arbitrary attraction. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing with being attracted to certain shapes of women. It's arbitrary. Like, why aren't we attracted to the snowman silhouette? Why only the woman, the busty tits, busty hips, thin waist
We
woman?
equate that with them, like we know a snowman's not something that we can...
But I think it's just... But no, but any shape, like you don't see any shape. So I think you get what I'm saying.
You know what it's...
So that's why they're like hunter eyes. It's just arbitrary. It's like having big tits.
Funny enough, do you know what's something that I thought was always interesting?
What?
That with, think of cartoons. Do you ever notice like you can be attracted to like a character in a cartoon, but even though they're like not real, it's just the shape?
That's what I'm telling you, dog. That's what I'm talking about silhouettes and shit for.
You thought a silhouette was like a shadow. If this was like outside on a super warm day.
No,
the
a silhouette is like if you just made something pure black. It's not a shadow. It's the same shape, but it's pure black. You're thinking of a shadow.
I thought it was silhouette if this was pitch dark outside in here, and like someone was standing right here. Whoa! I thought it would be like, whoa, your silhouette. I saw you, but I couldn't tell who you were.
I'm thinking about a silhouette on a white background, pure black shape, like a card, like the black diamond on a card, right? So imagine that, but the shape of a woman's outline, big. You know, she got the head, the long hair, the neck, the shoulders expand out, then you know it kind of curves a little inward, and then it goes really outward, the bum, and then it gets back in, the thigh. You keep going down, it expands a little for the calf, goes back in, then the ankle's really thin, then the legs, the feet stick out.
Okay.
So you're thinking of the silhouette, like as if it was on a card.
But let's go back. First of all,
Here's a question: If there were cards, so imagine cards. Right now we have four. They have four suites, right? The diamonds, the
hearts,
club.
diamonds, clubs, and spades.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was like,
See, so spades. But imagine instead of those shapes, they had four different
spades and
shapes.
clubs are black.
No, they had four.
Hearts and diamonds
They
are
had
red.
four different shapes of people. Like, what shapes do you think they would be? Like the hourglass silhouette, maybe a super wide bodybuilder with a V. Think about the four body shapes that could represent the cards, the different suites.
Small,
And
medium,
body
large, extra large.
dysmorphia version of cards. So think about that. Not XL, we're talking about shapes of bodies, man, like the hourglass shape, the pear shape.
I've seen those before. There's like hourglass. There's
Hey,
pear.
do your hunter eyes, man. Yeah, and keep talking with the hunter eyes. Do a model skit. Pretend you're like doing an ad for like cologne, and you also got to talk.
So, I think there's hourglass, pear shape.
Man, you look sophisticated, man.
Maybe an apple shape.
What's the apple shape?
It's round.
Put on a woman.
Yeah.
You mean a round woman?
Yeah.
Okay, describe that. Like SpongeBob when he's inflated type shit?
Sort of.
You've seen that SpongeBob when he's inflated, right?
Oh yeah.
He's got the skinny legs still, but his body's round. Looks like the puffer fish dragon school teacher almost.
That's all I kept thinking of that. But going back to the cartoons, you ever find that crazy?
Wait, which part?
Speaking of. We'll look this up now.
What are you looking up? Hunter eyes, man.
I'm going to make a new clip here on Sir. That people associate with a more intense or predatory look.
Wait, what?
Hunter eyes, it describes a certain eye shape and appearance that people associate with a more intense or predatory look. Typical features: lower upper eyelid exposure, not much eyelid showing. Eyes that are slightly narrow. Horizontally long, narrow. More deep set look. Inner to outer corner, slight downward tilt from inward to outward corner.
No, the other way around. It's the other way.
Strong brow ridge. Focused, intense, sharp, or dominant looking.
Does that describe you?
Well, here's the thing though. I think I might have to disagree here. I think all that, I used to fall for that back in the day. All that looks maxing, black pill stuff. I used to believe that back
What
when
changed?
I was like 23, 24, 25. Back in like 2020,
So what changed?
2021, 2022.
So
What changed is I got out there in the real world. The real world.
How'd you get out in the real
And I
world?
realized that's all a bunch of bullshit.
What was one story that you realized it was bullshit? Like what story happened that taught you that?
Because I remember I was in this nightclub. It was actually in Germany, and it was one of the tent festivals for Oktoberfest, one of the largest festivals in the world, which I'll get back to one year. And we were all standing on these tables, drinking beer. It's the craziest atmosphere in the world. It's definitely up there. But anyways, I was standing there, and there was a lot of these German ladies, and this one guy was like, "You should go talk to her." And I'm like, "Bet, okay." So I'm talking to her, but I didn't want to be like too aggressive. I didn't want to come on too strong, right? I played a little more safe, right? And I was more put together, but we'll get to there. I was put together more than I am now, right?
What does put together mean?
I just had, like, at the time I had like a short sleeve button up shirt with more tight fitting pants. These are comfortable. This is like functional. But at the time I was wearing some super tight fitting track pants, even more. And a short button up and a watch, right? And I had some dapper sunglasses. I didn't have the lederhosen or nothing, but I was like put together for the occasion. And I was playing it safe, talking to this lady just like, "Oh, where are you from? Like, what brings you here?" You know, just all the basic, some people would say boring questions. But like I say, I didn't want to come on too strong and look aggressive and desperate in front of literally thousands of people there. And then I turned to my friend who I was traveling with at that stage, right? We stayed for the whole thing, and then he was talking with some other guy, and then they were giving me some pointers of like what I should do here. Oh, hey.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll get going soon.
Yeah, well, because we're gonna listen to the thing in the car now.
I'm just sharing a couple songs from one of my albums. If you like the vibe, the full album's in the description.